So number 6 says, Jesse took a test in the history class and in science class, and the statistics for the scores for the entire test are shown. And so we have the stats for these classes, and it says if Jesse scored a 68 on both tests, so both his history and his science test, in which class did Jesse do worse when compared to each respective class? So in 2.7, you saw, again, that's where the introduction of z-scores are, and in there we saw that we can use z-scores to help us compare values from different populations. So in this case, we're going to compare the 68 to the history class population and the science population by using the z-scores. So as we recall, the z-score formula is going to be we subtract the mean and divide by the standard deviation. So doing this for the first one, for history, we find 68 minus the mean of 74 divided by 4.5. And if we do this on a calculator, we end up getting negative 1.36. And then let's do the same thing for the science class. So in this case, he still got a 68, but this time we're comparing it to 78 of the mean, but a larger standard deviation, 7.8. And in this case, we get another negative score, which is negative 1.28. So now the question is, which did he do worse in? Meaning, which one did he score lower in compared to the rest of the class? Well, in history, we see that he scored 1.36 standard deviations below the mean. And in science, he scored 1.28 standard deviations below the mean. So he was farther below average in history. So he did worse in his history class.